Hey guys, and in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you some of the best traps in Minecraft. So like if you're doing like some PvP or you're raiding someone's base, these traps are perfect for you to like maybe explode their base or steal their stuff. So let's get right into it. So the first one we're going to do is the chest and water trap. For this, all what you're going to need is a chest, like I said in the description, and of course, water. So this one is kind of a hard one. You might need a lot of water buckets for this to work, but let's start. Start by digging up a 3x3 hole that's 2 blocks deep, or 3 could work too. I'll just do 3, you don't have to. Then the first 2 layers, you're going to fill this with water. Oh, whoops, I accidentally did that. Let me just get a bucket. So this may take a few tries to get it right until it's just like flowing. So like this. Then what we're gonna do, this is the kind of hard part. So with the chests, what we're going to have to do is we're going to put them like so, but they can't turn into like a double chest. So put them like this and find a way like not to turn into a double chest. So that can't happen. So I like to just like experiment with a few ways. If you can't, just go ahead and skip one. There's no deal. You can come back to the one you're trying to do later. So then mine are both facing like that. So I gotta place one right there. If you can't, sometimes you might need like blocks to help you do it. So I'll just take wood. Okay. And now I can place a chest right there. And then destroy the wood after, because if you put any blocks right there, this trap might not work. Okay, same thing here. And then you were not done yet, because you still gotta put one into the middle. The ones in the middle, they don't really matter. Then you're ready to start. So this could be like at an underground base or something. From here, it just looks like chests. But if you make a pillar or you dug this deep, and then if you fly a bit high, as you can see, oh yeah, sorry, I was wrong about that. Okay, you actually cannot put wood over there. So let me just break this wood real quick. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Oh man. Oh yeah, you could try to do something like, maybe, no. What am I doing? So find a way to just like put the chest right. Actually, okay, what I would do for the middle one, which is the hardest, I would put the chest right there. And then since there's only one layer, you can obviously like go in like this and then destroy the two and then put some wood here. Okay, then here's the trick. So this might be hard for you guys to see, so I'm getting a spyglass. So once we go really up high, like you might need to go really high for this, it will actually look like it's just water, as you can see right there. It looks like it's just water. So like it might look like it's an entrance to like come into your base, but if you fall through it, the chests appear and then you'll die. So this is trap number 1. I hope you have fun with this one. Very cool trap. It just looks like a regular water pit, but it's actually not. Okay, now let's move on to trap number 2. For this trap, you're going to need any strong block. I'll use a diamond block right here. And you'll also need, you'll also need a pressure plate. I prefer strong ones. And then the last thing you need is an iron door. It can't be anything else. It has to be iron for this to work. Okay, here's the trick. So you're going to start by placing your pressure plate anywhere. I'm just going to place mine right there. Now this is the fun part. So you're going to place the door anywhere here. So I'm just going to place it here. Wherever you place it, you're going to go diagonal. So I'll put my next one here. So I'll put my next one here. Then you can start again. Something like, now you have to turn your body, and then you're going to have to put one right there, then diagonally go right here. So then this is actually the trap. So as you can see, actually, if you put one diamond block above, like 2 spaces above it, you already have the trick. So all what you're going to have to do is come inside here. And if you like nudge somewhere, like hit them into this is basically a prison cell. You say why? Because if you go inside, some of the doors might close if you've done it correctly. If you haven't, then they wouldn't. So to make sure you've done it correctly, let me show you how. So make sure the doors are actually like placed into an angle. So if you see what I mean, one's here and then one's turned. So that means there's going to be like a turned one right there. Whoops, it's turning. Let me just set the time. So it'll be turned over there. The opposite, so there'll be one right there. So this is how it should completely look. And then put it 2 blocks. Then once you go inside, it's basically a prison cell, because once you get in, some doors will close. But you can just like kind of get out from there. So keep experimenting until you can get the right order, which could be right here. Yeah. So once you step on the pressure plate, soon all the doors will close and you actually can't get out of this trap because you can't place a lever on top of that thing. And if they're not strong enough, they shouldn't be able to mine this thing. And they'll be trapped in here like a prison cell, and then you can maybe break the top block, but then they might escape, like something like this. Or try and get out. Yeah, maybe somehow they'll get out, but try and like maybe dump lava on them or something like that. So this is the other trap. This next trap is called the sponge trap. This is going to be our last and final trap. For this you need a water bucket and a dry sponge. No, actually one, you might need plenty of them, but I'm in creative mode, so that's lucky for me. Okay. So once you've got a sponge, we're ready to start. So you actually need to find a mountain for this. Then you're going to have to go to the very tippy top. From me, it's kind of like right here. Then if you notice in Minecraft, this is kind of weird. If you place one, it's going to flow all the way down there. That's what you're just going to do. So mine's flowing that way. You might need a few water buckets for it to go in all directions like this. So mine isn't coming right there, so I'll put some like this. So make sure it like covers the entire mountain. Like to speed it up, you can like maybe add more, but it won't be the same. So this is gonna like keep spreading down there. Okay, it stopped right there. And if it stops somewhere random, just put some more. Oh, sorry about that. Now just put some more. As soon as you have the full mountain covered, you can start. So if you're doing this right now, while I'm doing this, you can get a few seconds to do this. Okay, this is my last spot. And we're ready to start. So it looks like we've just made like an entire mountain full of water. So then you're going to go to the very top. For me is right here. So now the next part is the fun part. So all what you're going to do is actually, it looks like a water slide and you're going to fall down something like this. Then you can ask your enemy or something like to nudge them down here. And then it will just look like nothing's gonna happen, but actually something is going to. So for this, it looked like you just need sponges for this, but this can be a little hard. So try and get the water to like flow somewhere. Just like let it go with the flow. And then what you're going to do, as like a drop from here, I'm going to say, you're going to be like, if you can do it, this is the hard part. So as your person's like sliding down right there, you need to have a sponge in hand. Then you need to dive there, and then like be able to come before your other opponent is coming down there, because this won't work. So you need to and then swim and then place a sponge all the way down. So then it will block one path, and then as you go down, you're going to keep placing sponges like this to break your fall, and also to remove this ocean flaw. So then nothing will eventually all go away, and then at somewhere he'll just come up, and then he'll fall all the way down from there, something like that. So if the waterfall is going at high speed and it's very tall, he'll just probably fall all the way down there, and then he'll take a lot of damage. And trust me, that's not a lot of fun. If you ever find yourself in type of this thing, you should know already. And if you've got a sponge in hand, just put it at the top, and then you're going to remove everything. Then you can just easily climb down. And if it stops again, place some more sponges. Then keep going until you remove all of it, which is what I kind of do. And then I use the sponges to break my falls, like that. And then I just remove everything so you can be ambushed by your own trick. So if someone uses this on you, you'll know they're trying to just copy you. Then you can easily stop that. So those are 3, and if a lot of people like and subscribe, maybe I'll make a part 2 of this video. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.